wow, wait a minute. I have an idea. What if Marjorie Taylor Greene needed a liver and it came from a black guy who was Jewish?
That would be awesome. With space lasers.
Oh my God. So what if he believed in everything she didn't believe in? And she had to have, you know what? I believe that in a second she would take that liver and change her mind. Yeah. I really do. Okay. Gentlemen, this is weird to me. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and this is weird. A Vietnamese man is going to jail for 14 years for getting the money to pay for his heart problem. So he's got a heart problem. He got the money to pay for his heart problem. He did not steal it.
I'm going to say on the way to get the money, he spit his gum on a sidewalk, and that's why he's going to jail for 14 years.
No. All he needed was $4,300. He actually got $4,300, and he did not steal it, but he's still going to jail for 14 years. That doesn't seem right, does it?
No, not at all.
No.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean, he sold his 13-year-old daughter.
Is that all? Yeah.
Wait, there you go.
What?
He sold his 13-year-old daughter to a 60-year-old man?
No, to human traffickers.
Okay.
What?
That makes sense.
Dude, he needed $4,300 for his heart problem.
Well, you know what? He should have just taken one for the team and just fucking croaked.
Well,
Which
okay.
is what most dads would do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the funny part of this. There's no funny part of this.
No.
She actually escaped from her human traffickers, right?
Her captors.
Yeah, and she made it back and told everybody what happened, and this guy got sentenced. And
Obviously, yeah.
During his sentencing, she asked for leniency for him.
That's sweet.
No, I don't believe it's sweet. I believe she wanted him alive, right? So that he wasn't in jail the entire time, so he would get out while he was alive, so that when he got out, she could kill him.
Yeah.
Well, so obviously when he's in jail for 14 years, he's not going to get a new organ, and he's probably going to croak in jail. Either way,
Teddy,
so
he's in jail for 14 years. I bet he's going to get a lot of organs.
So it's a death sentence either way.
Okay. You know what? Yes, it is. I think it is. Now, okay, you ready? New Jersey. Police rescued. Did you guys hear this story? Okay. Police rescued a 60-year-old man who was stuck in a dumpster for 3 days.
No, I didn't
hear
hear
that.
that.
I didn't hear about that.
He was stuck in a dumpster for 3 days. Okay. I guess he was yelling and screaming. When they got him out, he said he saw a really nice chair in the dumpster, and he reached in to get it, and he fell in.
I thought it was like a Domino's pizza dumpster that was going for some food.
No. He literally fell in. Okay. So I was thinking, what's he doing in there? Well, number one, I guess he was just sitting there because he had a really nice chair, right? Yeah. Now, if you guys remember, we talked about like the dumbest cities and everything. So one thing we didn't talk about was the dumbest states. New Jersey is in the top 10.
I mean, most of these things start out with a guy in New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Well, it's right.
No, a guy in Florida.
I think right after a man in Florida, it's a man in New Jersey.
Right.
Okay. All right. Do you guys remember senior prom?
I do.
I never went to prom. Can you enlighten me? Was it cool?
Teddy, you did not go to senior prom?
Nobody asked me.
It's the other way around, dude.
I never asked anybody.
Oh, man, that's sad. You know what? It was pretty fun. But I will tell you this.
Can I live vicariously through you, and you can tell me what you did?
I think if I remember right, I got really drunk and tried to have sex with someone who did not feel the same way.
Were you wearing a cummerbund?
A cummerbund? It's a cummerbund, not a cumberbutt.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah. Were you mounted on? I can't do it. Okay, so everybody knows that the toughest part is asking the chick, except for Ted, who did not do that, right?
Would you take my hand in marriage for this?
Ted,
No.
it's a wow. No
Prom
wonder you
dance.
didn't go to fucking prom. You asked two girls to marry you and they took off.
I'm joking. It just felt like a marriage, yes.
Okay, so the toughest part is asking the chick, right? Because if you get turned down, you look like a dork, right? Okay. You got to make your ask special. It's got to be special, okay?
Nowadays, it wasn't when I was doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
So did you guys ask?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
yeah. We of course we asked.
But so you obviously had a rapport with the girl before you asked them, right? You just kind of
No, I mean-
it wasn't like a black box thing where it's like you never saw the girl. It's like, hey, go to prom with me.
I think I was dating the girl I went to prom with.
Oh, okay.
My
So
senior year.
you weren't.
I wasn't. It was a cold
Wait,
ask.
so you weren't like stranger danger.
Whoa,
That's
nice.
impressive. That's impressive. So you were stranger danger.
I was literally dating the
No,
girl
I'm sorry.
I
You
went
were
to prom
you were
with.
stranger danger.
I worked with the girl. And
Just because you ask somebody doesn't make it. Ted, just because you go up to women and ask them queer ass shit doesn't mean that
Trust me, you're always stranger danger when they never seen you before.
you are always stranger danger.
I
You
worked
think he's
with
a child molester?
I worked with a girl. I asked her to go to prom. She said yes. We went to my best friend's house for pictures beforehand, just me and him.
Nice.
And
Wait, she didn't show up for pictures?
I meant just the four of us, not
okay.
like, you know how they do like 60 kids now taking pictures, right?
I do not know.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're leaving his house, and she's in heels, and she kind of trips a little bit down the stairs. And
Do it. You caught her.
no, I kind of laughed a little bit.
You dick!
No, I mean, just sort of not a mean thing, but it's sort
So
of
John
just-
did not get laid at senior prom.
it naturally came out. We went to prom. It was miserable. The next day, we went to Great America. You know how you, afterwards you go to,
we went to Great
I love
America.
Great America.
Yeah. And I went to
You
Great-
should have went to prom, Ted. You could have gone.
I didn't go with any chicks. I went to Great America with my buddies.
I
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
it was a
Great
good time,
America.
so.
I don't think she said a word to me for the 8 hours we were there, except for at one point we're sitting there having lunch and we're eating pizza. And you know how pizza comes on that cardboard thing?
Yeah.
It was a little bit windy, like June, May,
Oh,
June.
no.
And people are taking pizzas off, and it gets down to like there's like one pizza left, and I'm eating, and I look down, and the pizza thing starts to wobble a little from wind, and it just
no.
blows into my face. And the cardboard like kind of hit me in the neck, and then the piece of pizza slapped me in the face, and she laughed her ass off for about 20 minutes.
You know why?
That's the only time I think she ever.
You know what that meant? That means if she could have hired a hitman to kill
Oh,
you,
she hated me.
She
She
would have
would've
done it.
killed me. She would've
She
killed
would have
me.
done it.
Yeah.
You kind of sound like a prom dick, but
Yeah.
you're way better than this guy. You're way better than this guy. Okay, so there's a young fella in northern Illinois. Okay, kind of, you know, once you get out of Chicago, right? He decided he was going to make his ask big. Okay, so he got
Just the ask.
Go big or
Just
go
the ask,
home.
yeah.
just the ask. He got what you want the chick to say yes, right? So he got like a poster, okay, and he designed it and everything, and then he took his poster and he had his buddy film it and he put it online to ask this girl, okay, you know, like a big wow and yes, right? I think he really spent a lot of time. So this is what he put down. He said, if I was black, I'd be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking you.
Oh
Wow,
no!
that's
And
like really bad.
posted that
That's
online.
like really super bad optics right there. But okay,
Super
If
bad.
I was his consultant, I would recommend say, don't do that. That's just
Super
bad.
bad.
Yeah. What do you mean? Isn't that kind of sweet? I mean,
No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're in like the 1800s in like
Yeah.
Mississippi or something, it would be
So
cool.
I thought he could have done it better. He could have done it a lot better, right? And it would have helped the girl, right? So he could have said, if I was smart, I'd definitely not make a super racist promposal, put it on social media, but I'm a stupid fucking redneck dildo, and you should not go to prom with me.
Definitely do not go with me.
Yeah. So, and he didn't do that, though.
But that might have appealed to her.
and
Who
I have
knows?
really bad genetics too. So you know, so if you end up with me, your life's gonna be miserable. So please don't pick me.
Yeah, you could only hope if she said yes that they were perfect for each other. Okay, so guys, I thought we'd have some fun today. Okay, with the back end of the show. Ooh, you know what? I want to call it the back end of the show now.
Oh yeah, it's like a donkey.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, so on Sunday, Johnny, Teddy and I were sitting in Howard Street, right? And he gave me this bullshit story about something that he would rather do than play golf with Tiger Woods at Augusta National. Okay, Teddy, do you remember that?
I vaguely recall it.
Yeah. You decided that you would rather, and I don't even remember what stupid thing it was, would rather do this thing than play golf with Tiger Woods at Augusta National.
Let me clarify my statements. I want to play. I want to play golf at Augusta National, of course. I just don't play with Tiger Woods. He seems like kind of a douchebag. I don't want to be with Tiger Woods. That's all I'm saying.
We're not asking you to be with Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out with Tiger Woods.
You don't listen. This is one of the greatest golfers in the history of the world.
Yeah, I know that.
How would you not? Don't you think he would pretend to be nice to you?
Well, that's the problem. He would pretend to be nice to me, and I don't want him to be nice to me because, like I said, I don't need his friendship. I don't give a shit about Tiger Woods. Actually, you want to golf with? I want to golf with Lee Trevino. He seems pretty cool.
Lee Trevino?
He seems pretty cool. Lee Trevino seems cool.
I
Actually,
can guarantee you, and I know nothing about Lee Trevino,
Bubba Watson. He seems kind of.
but I'm
he
going to
seems
guess
like
Lee
he'd be funny.
Trevino's 10 times the asshole that Tiger Woods.
Really? But that would be funny to find that out the hard way.
hold on.
Be funny to
Johnny,
find-
Johnny, how many things could you put on a list that you would rather do than if Tiger Woods walked up to you and said, "Hey, man, you and me, Augusta National,
obviously,
the most
no,
famous."
of course, yeah, obviously, if he came up to me and asked me and kissed my ass.
Okay,
but
what if somebody said you want
Yeah.
a trip to go to Augusta
Yeah,
National?
of course I do it. But I'm saying,
you said-
but I wouldn't go out of my way. I just wouldn't go out of my way. Like if someone said I had to like kiss ass or
Ted,
do this.
Didn't you say you'd rather get a hand job from a fat chick than go play? I think those were your exact
No,
words.
actually what I said-
I'd rather get a hand job from a fat chick.
That's incorrect. I said I'd rather get a hand job from Tiger Woods and play golf at Augusta National with a fat chick. I think you heard me wrong.
No way.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I can think of almost nothing I would rather do than play Augusta.
Right?
Yeah.
Even just walking.
I mean, I play
Right.
Augusta with you guys.
Yeah.
Love
it's
to play
like
Augusta,
going
yeah.
to heaven. It's
Ted,
like
I'm
going
not-
to
I don't
heaven.
want to be with a pro.
Ted.
I mean, I don't care.
Teddy,
You know?
I'm a good golfer. If I got a chance to go to Augusta, I would not
Of course
bring you.
you would. Of course you would.
Of course I
Yeah.
Ted, I need you to understand this. I believe
Would you sell
you
your-
possibly
would you
are
s-
in denial
Would
right
you
now.
sell your soul to go to Augusta?
No,
Basically.
but if I did, I wouldn't bring you with. What the? Okay,
Here,
no.
And
no,
Tiger
no.
Woods
what,
is
Yeah.
what if you had to bring me with in order to play Augusta? You had no choice. You can play Augusta only if you bring me with. And if you can't,
So a would you rather? So that is the game that we are going to play today, gentlemen. Would you rather? So Teddy threw out the first one. Would I rather not play Augusta or be forced to play with Ted?
yeah.
And that is so hard.
And you gotta
are
and you-
so. Everyone
and you
who's
let-
listening to this who knows you knows how terrible you are, and you could possibly destroy the greatness of Augusta for me.
And here's the funny thing: you got to kiss my ass for like about a week and a half to convince me, because I might not agree right away. Because I'm a drama queen.
You know what,
I'm
Ted?
not that easy.
Honestly, if you even gave me one inclination of not going, I would blow up Augusta and quit golf. Okay, so let me ask you this. So we're going to play a little would you rather. So I'm going to ask you this. Gentlemen, are you outdoorsmen? Would you consider yourself outdoorsmen?
Nah, not in general. But I mean,
No.
I can do stuff outdoors. But I'm not. I mean, I want to go like hiking or camping for like weeks on end.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you rather get lost in the wilderness or get lost in a dangerous city?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm going to go wilderness on that one.
I'll say wilderness. Yeah, I'd rather go wilderness.
I think I could hold my own in the wilderness.
I mean, I could hold my own in the middle of a city, too, no matter how dangerous it was.
Well, if here's the trick.
do we have-
If you're in a city and it's super dangerous.
Wait, do we have a weapon, or are we just like we have nothing?
You have nothing. You have
Listen.
nothing. You have nothing in the wilderness. You have nothing in the city.
I'm not going to do that, but if I do end up in the city,
I refuse to do that.
not going to
That's a
happen.
good question. That's a good
Not
question.
going to happen. But if I do
know.
end up there, here's your one survival trip. This is John's tips for being in a dangerous city.
Ted, you want to sing a song? In the
John's tips
city.
Summer in the city. So here's your tip. If you're ever in the city and some dudes come up to you and you're like, "Hey, motherfucker, what you doing here?" And I'm just like,
So they wouldn't just say,
No.
"Hey, man, I'm gonna fucking kill you." They
Yeah.
say, "Hey, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
and you say to them, you're like, "Oh, you think this tough city?" No one's more dangerous than Russians, right? This is I don't know who this comedian did this, but it's like so true.
Yakov
It's like,
Smirnoff?
Yeah, he's like, you think this tough city? Yeah, that's your one survival trip
That
tip.
Okay, so after John dies, here's my advice. If you're in that city with John and he says that, as they're killing him, run as fast as you possibly can. Okay.
Like Liev Schreiber, he's like
He's an actor.
dangerous.
Okay,
It's not real.
So at some point you'll hopefully you'll get to see John and you'll get to compare him to Liev Schreiber and you'll know immediately
like
that
Liev Schreiber.
both
He was-
of them are full of
He
shit.
was in a few,
dead.
he's in a few movies. I haven't seen him lately, but yeah.
Okay, are you ready? You ready? Stranded on a desert island with someone who never talks or someone who never shuts up.
Never
talks.
talks. Never talks.
Yeah.
Never talks.
Whoa!
No.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just you rambling. Oh, they're fist. I was just going to say they're fisting each other. They knuckled each other. Oh, I don't even know how to say that.
Because
Yeah.
eventually I would do a conversation for him, like, oh, speak. I'll be like Wilson, that movie with Tom Hanks.
He just threw out did you see threw out the first pitch?
Oh, was that him?
Tom Hanks with Wilson.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
He
at?
threw Wilson as the first pitch.
No, he brought him with him, and he put him down on the mound, and it was blown away in Cleveland. It was kind of funny. They had to pull him back and whatever. But He was there with Wilson.
Okay, no, that sounds